I'm, as I said, Dwayne McCay, and I'm the president of the Florida Institute of Technology and have been for 4 years.
Oh, and I'm Helen McCay, and I'm his wife. And I'm also the director of the Center for Advanced Coatings. We do high energy laser testing and research, and I'm also a professor.
Science is a great field to go into. And whether in my case was physics and Mary Helen's case was engineering, then you have an opportunity to learn the basics and then take those basics and apply them in different ways. My experience is, as I've changed fields around the country, as always in science and engineering, is that one thing you learn in one field might not necessarily be known in another. And so you can appear brilliant when you're actually just using information that you gathered from another somewhat separate field of science and applying it in a new area. So I think much of our success has been because of that.
And if I may say something, there's really nothing like that eureka moment that you have when you've spent quite a bit of time putting together the data, doing the research, and then all of a sudden, it seems like it is in a moment of time sometimes, you get that eureka, the data comes together, the information is perfect, and you've solved your problem. That, and as he was alluding to a little bit, working with other people. Again, there's nothing like it when a team of scientists from different fields comes together and to solve a problem, to build something for a launch, or...
Well, and it never hurts to be lucky either, because some of the things that we've discovered that have made a difference in manufacturing and in the real world were sort of found by sheer luck. But if you're not doing the work, you're not putting in the time, you're not as lucky. There's no doubt about that.
What inspired you to do your job?
Well, you know, I think we had different inspirations. Mary Helen grew up down here on the Space Coast watching rocket launches. And I grew up in the cotton fields of Arkansas watching crop dusters spray the various crops with, at that time, the protection for the crops themselves. So I grew up loving the idea of being in the air and flying airplanes and designing and building airplanes. And I'll let her speak to the rocket part.
Okay, well, actually, I grew up on the Indian River down in Florida. And so I had two loves when I was young. One was the launches from Patrick Air Force Base and NASA. So that was going into space. And the other, I also considered going into like marine engineering, such because of the water, the Indian River, the lagoon, and some of the shows that were being put on television. So I had to kind of make the choice, did I want to go down into the depths or up, you know, into the sky? And I guess because they were really doing a lot of launches at NASA at the time, and the concept of being able to participate in the thing that at that time was the most dramatic and significant science and engineering that was being done, I chose to go into NASA.
Perseverance is the most important thing you can do no matter what your job is, no matter what you're studying. So if you persevere, you'll come out ahead.
And if you enjoy it, you'll always do well in it.